Breaking news. This is News Channel 3 covering West Michigan live at 5.
A 10-year-old lands in the hospital after a hit and run in Kalamazoo. We're live with the latest on the investigation.
You have a whole entire department that's just devastated.
Fellow officers come together to remember the life of Officer Trevor Slott. Now today you can help honor a fallen hero. Plus, the gloves come off as 7 GOP presidential hopefuls get feisty, some even testy in last night's debate. We'll tell you what happened. Today is Wednesday, October 19th. Good morning, I'm Josh Rowe. Thanks for joining us this morning. News alert this morning. 3 murder suspects in Lansing could be trying to get away in West Michigan. The 3 men are thought to be driving a 2002 green Dodge Durango. Lansing police say a 23-year-old man was gunned down in a store parking lot on the city's south side Tuesday afternoon just before 3. Witnesses say they heard a loud shot and then saw that Durango leave the scene. Grand Rapids dispatchers tell us they've been put on alert to look out for that vehicle. If you think you have seen it, call police. Kalamazoo police need your help this morning to find a hit-and-run suspect. They hit a 10-year-old girl. Jessica Wheeler joins us live now from KDPS headquarters with the latest on this investigation. Jessica.
Josh, police released new information on that hit and run overnight, and they are asking for the public's help tracking down the person responsible for that hit and run. They tell us a 10-year-old girl was crossing the street on Reed Street near Portage around 7 last night when a man in a red car came through and hit her. She was taken to the hospital with back injuries. She was admitted for observation, but police tell us she is expected to make a full recovery. They've given us a limited description of the person they're looking for. They tell us the male driver was in a red mid-size vehicle. He was driving eastbound on Reed Street when that hit and run happened. He was last seen driving southbound on Portage Road. Again, they need your help finding the person responsible. Anyone who might have any information, may have been in the area around 7 o'clock last night, is asked to either call KDPS or Silent Observer. Reporting live in Kalamazoo, Jessica Wheeler, News Channel 3.
Okay, thank you, Jessica. An opportunity to honor the life of a fallen hero. Visitation services continue for Officer Trevor Slott. Fellow officers from all over the state came together yesterday in Grand Rapids to remember him. The Walker police officer died last week when a pair of suspected bank robbers ran him over during a high-speed chase. We were there last night as close to 300 people paid their respects.
Getting to see Trevor every single day at work for the last 6 months was a gift. I think I'd be in a worse place right now if I didn't have that.
Detective Brandon Hugel's trying to come to terms with his death. She says she's heartbroken.
It just seems darker. Everything moves slower. Right now the joy is just sucked out of it. We're all very tired, emotionally drained. He's a hero. He stopped what was going on. Obviously not the way he wanted to, but he still did.
Visitation services for Officer Slott are open to the public today and tomorrow. They're from 4 to 7 p.m. at Third Reformed Church in Grand Rapids. A private funeral scheduled for Friday morning, followed by a public service at 1 at Resurrection Life Church in Granville. After that, there will be a procession through the city of Walker to Rosedale Cemetery. It is expected to affect traffic for a couple of hours. New this morning, police are looking for a man who held up a Jimmy John's in Kent County. It happened last night around 8:30 at the store on Alpine Avenue in Alpine Township. Police say the man had a gun, demanded cash, and took off. He's described as black, around 6 feet tall, with a thin build and short black hair. He was wearing a white T-shirt, black pants, and a bandana covering half of his face. The car he took off in had tinted windows and shiny rims. It was last seen driving through parking lots along Alpine Avenue. If you have any information about this robbery, call Silent Observer. We also learned that the Admiral gas station on Alpine in Walker was robbed early this morning. Police say 2 men dressed in black, wearing masks, got away with some cash and cigarettes. One of them had a silver handgun. No one was hurt in either robberies. Plans are moving forward to expand the Kalamazoo County Jail. Kalamazoo County Commissioners voted unanimously last night on the project. It will triple the size of the jail, easing overcrowding concerns and updating facilities. Sheriff Richard Fuller says it's a decision decades in the making.
We're very happy to finally be able to move forward. Again, I've been with the agency 23 years, and in all that time, we've heard the need, we've seen the need, we've lived in this building, and we've seen the things that we could do better if we had different space.
Sheriff Fuller says another goal of the expansion is to change some of the jail staffing. He says he's also excited about the new programs the expansion will allow the Sheriff's Department to get off the ground. A St. Joseph County woman speaks out after being brutally attacked by her own grandson. 17-year-old Michael Lorich is now undergoing a mental evaluation. He's awaiting trial on 2 counts of assault with intent to commit murder. Back in August, he told News Channel 3 he stabbed his grandmother, Georgiana Sparks, because he was high on meth and upset she would not take him to get cigarettes. Sparks sat down with us last night for an exclusive interview about her recovery.
It's hard to go through it, and tell people, okay, this is what happened, and then they've got so many questions, and it's kind of hard sometimes.
Sparks says while the bandages are gone, both the physical and emotional scars remain. She says she's not allowed to see him right now since she is the victim in the case, but when we spoke to her just after the attack, she said she wanted to.
Do you have any desire to see Michael?
Yeah, I would like to see him. He's my grandson. I love him. I'm scared of him, yes. I'll always be scared of him. But he's behind a window. He can't get to me.
Lorich has to be found competent, that is, before he can stand trial. If that happens, Sparks says she'll testify against him. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for December 8th, but that could be postponed if his psychiatric evaluation is not complete. Big changes on the way for services offered by the Secretary of State's office. Secretary of State Ruth Johnson is making the announcement this afternoon in Grand Rapids. That's set to happen at 2:30 at the Grand Rapids Public Library. In a preview, she says she'll unveil a new tool that allows customers to perform more transactions online instead of having to visit a branch office. Look for much more on this new feature later tonight at 5 and 6. Time right now, 5:09. It's a story shocking many people across the country. A real-life house of horrors. Still ahead, more disturbing details on how a woman masterminded the kidnapping of several people and kept them locked up in horrible conditions, all to get their disability checks. Are you thinking about your Christmas wish list? Well, Neiman Marcus is. The company released this year's Christmas book, and as usual, it has some over-the-top items, to say the least. That includes a dancing fountain. That's priced at $1 million.
Cool $1 million.
Cool $1 million. 2012 Ferrari FF, priced at just under $400 grand. Ferrari FF. I don't know what FF is, but apparently it's good because it's very expensive. Table tennis table, priced $45,000.
So what makes that different from a regular ping pong table?
I don't know. This is not ping pong. This is table tennis. It's a whole different level.
Excuse me.
I have no idea what makes that so pricey. But yeah, if you want to shop there, you're going to need some extra cash. So just make note of that. I don't know what that is. That a library? Do you get a library? I don't know what that is.
What's on your wish list? Have you even thought about it?
None of that stuff. No, I have not even thought about it.
Did you see the Ferrari that Jim Schwartz arrived in before the game on Sunday?
No.
It was a very, very hot-looking car.
Is that his car? Does he drive around on that thing?
I don't know. Maybe on game day.
I guess when you're an NFL coach, you can do that kind of thing.
Get the coin.
Yeah, not many of us can, but at least he can, right? Time right now is 5:17.